He just came back from the Okanagan, went there for about 5 days hunting, 3 to 4 hours per day. There's all the coins here. These are all my $2 coins. I got 12 $2 coins. These are all my loonies, 10 loonies. And these are all the quarters right there. A lot of quarters. We have 31 quarters. We have dimes. These ones are dimes. Some things are fresh drops. Some things have been there for a long time. 13 dimes. We have nickels here. Those are nickels. A lot of nickels, various stages. Some there for years. Some of these are just not too long ago. 1 cent coins, not a lot. It's about 1944 mixed in there. They're all Canadian. There's a couple American dimes. I noticed maybe 1 American quarter. Did get this $50 coin from Mexico. A little anchor button. Another coin here. I'm not sure about this one here. We did get some junk jewelry. Junk earrings. Ring, copper ring. Another bling type ring. Dolphins on there. That could be silver ring. Heart. Chain, probably copper. Did get a bracelet here. Might be silver. It's like a friends, I love you type friends thing. A tungsten ring, titanium ring. I believe these are gold earrings. I found one earring first. It was at my neck, close to a dock, and fished out one. Then I fished a big one out. And then later on I fished a small one. I thought maybe I lost it in my pouch. Went to shore, checked it, I had it. Went back to deep section again, right to my neck. I found a pair. So I found 2 pairs. I found this little silver turtle. Did get this ring here, 14K, 3 grams. It has rose gold color. Found this ring here. Very, very nice ring. I thought there's no stamps, so it was fake. So I got on the shore. It was super windy, raining like crazy. The surf was pounding. Major storm came in there, so I was left there alone. I told my wife to pick me up in 3 hours. So anyways, I found that. Then I went to shore. I saw another guy detecting. I said, "Yeah, I found this ring. I think it's fake. It's not marked." He says, "Yeah, it seems a little light." But anyways, it's 5 grams. There was a maker's mark of 93. So it's 93% gold. It's 22 karat plus. Weighs 5 grams, and that's 14 karat. This other one here. This was the winner of the trip. I found this thing here in a lake. It's 10 karat gold, 9 grams. Needs to be cleaned. But we're going to do a video after I'm cleaning it, but you can see it's been there for a long time. See that tarnish? That kind of tarnish takes about 10 years to build up. Been sitting there for a long time, and I hunted a lake before, so I never found it 3 years ago. So anyways, when I pulled out of the ocean or the lake, it was just like shining. I had my sunglasses on, they were still shining like crazy. Happy to find that. It was pretty hot up there. It was in the Okanagan. It was up to 37 some days. Some days got windy or kind of rained, but I did get average 3 to 4 hours hunting. I could be hunting all day, but I had family things to do and so on. So it was a good hunt. I just want to show you some of my finds. These are finds from lakes. I did some ocean hunting. Didn't find much. I didn't make any videos. Didn't have any content to make really. It was just very poor. But I'm planning to go on a road trip with the Silver Surfer. Make some sort of camper station there temporary, so I can go out there. Me and my buddy might go hunting. He'll take his vehicle, take my vehicle, and we're going to just pound a bunch of lakes and see what we can do. But happy I got, if those earrings are 10K or if they're 14K, not sure. The stems are gold too. Usually the stems, when the stems are stainless steel, they're fake. But they have a mark of CN, and that usually stands for China, so I'm not really sure. But they look like gold. But that I'm not sure. So we did get confirmed gold, $1,341 in confirmed gold. And that ring, having diamonds and stuff, would be worth a lot more than gold value. if these other 7 grams, those hoops are 7 grams total, that would make it anywhere from a 1341 plus. If it was 10 karat, $388 more. If it's 14 karat, $544 more. So it could end up being something like $1,800 in gold, possibly. But right now we're at $1341 in gold. We have a total of 93 coins. So the 22 karat is 5 grams. That's our $610, that one ring by itself. The 10 karat 9 gram ring is $498 in gold value. 14 karat 3 gram ring is $233 in gold value. So 1341 total. We had a total of 93 coins. We had a total of 43.96 total in coins. 43.96. We had 240 in $24 in $2 coins, $10 in $1 coins, 31 quarters, whatever the total is. And then we had 5 cents, 16 of those, and 10 cents. We had 13 and 11 pennies. So it was actually a pretty good hunt. When I hunt, I go right to my neck. Sometimes I close my mouth. I go that deep, and if I find a signal, I'll work it. A lot of trash. I got maybe 100 pull tabs, at least 100 pull tabs, and tiny pieces of metal. It's in my van here at my motorhome, so I don't have it here. But tiny little things, rivets, grommets, docking bolts. When they cut I think all they do is when the bolts get rusty, they just cut them off, and then it goes in the water. Big washers and big bolts. But I was using DS2, and the DS2 worked out super great. Super great machine. Goes real deep. Let me pull the DS2 out for a second. I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, this is called the DS2, made in France. Basically, it's 100% wireless, but when you're in the water, you lose signals. That's why they put a little cable here, runs to the box. Because what will happen is radio waves don't go in water. That's a 9-inch coil. I mean, I had a 13-inch coil. I found it too heavy. And I find this coil goes so deep, half the targets you can't dig them; they're just way too deep. But I went down like a foot and a quarter, no problem, loud and clear. Who knows? I was making craters, and I had to cover the holes up. Usually I don't cover the holes up when the craters are so big. I was covering the holes up in the water, like I'm down at least 5 feet at least, just below. I had to cover the holes up because they were so deep. I'd have to go in there and shovel stuff up and kick stuff around to kind of cover the holes up. Usually it's hard because sand is wet, it's not compact, right? But I at least covered what I could. So that's the coil, 9-inch coil, cable here. It's underwater kit. This is the remote control. This one, you don't need the cable if you run it in sand. So basically, you can have the coil in your pocket or on a belt or whatever. You don't have to. You just listen for sounds if you want. And these are the waterproof headphones I used. They're called Grey Ghost. Right here. No, these are Grey Ghost, yeah. They actually work so nice. They fit pretty good. They're pretty comfortable. Grey Ghost. They're made for the dais. They make all different brands for every metal detector you want. So that's your dais 2. Super great machine. I also have a Manticore. Just give me 1 second to show you Manticore. Okay, that's a Manticore. You can see haven't really used it. I used it a little bit in the salt water. I found it real chatty, to be honest, compared to Deus. Deus is way quieter. Problem, a lot of these are leaking. There's leaky issues about these things. I call leaky core, just like the Equinox. They don't leak as bad, but they do leak. Quite a few are leaking now. There's supposed to be a fix out. They said they drilled some holes in, I think here, these holes here, they put holes in there because I think the water would stay in there and somehow penetrate. I think these holes here are the holes we're talking about, drain holes. Water would sit in here and somehow penetrate. So they actually, there's a fix, maybe, but it's hard to say. Grey Ghost. Like when I tech, I always have best quality equipment available. So that's the Manticore. Not saying it's a bad machine. I just, if I had a choice, hunting, Deus. over this one. Parks could be a different story, I don't know, but I know that machine works so good. And what I do is I set it up beach sensitive, and I go zero discrimination, because all these coins here are irony. Basically everything's irony, except the toonie's got a center slug, might be brass, but everything else is iron. So what happens is I run it when I'm running the water. It gets 0-0 with a good tone. I'll dig it. If it goes 2 or 3 on number wise, I won't really dig them, because there's little screws or little grommets or just things that are worth nothing. The gold came here. It's around 78. This one came when it was really pounding, the wind was pounding, the waves were hitting my back and everything, and I was just hearing all these tones. And what happened was I heard all these tones, and then finally I saw a little 53 or 54 or something like that. Dug it, and I saw this shine, the scoop. I thought, I looked at it, I said, wow, that's beautiful. And I thought maybe it's fake, just because I didn't see any obvious markings. But when you look inside, there's, between these two letters is a 9 and a 3. And I looked up 93 maker's mark, and it's obviously, it's 93%. It's basically 22 karat, but it's more like 23 karat or something. But anyways, this one came 73 on this machine, 73. This is like 53, 54. And this tunes out around 77, 78. So everything on these machines are really high. They're not like the older Equinoxes where they're like under 15, under 20, right? Under. These are all, anything is usually 50, 40, 50, 60, 70, or even higher. Did get this also here. It's a little kind of cool. Looks like a little charm. Anyways, so these are, if you're buying this one, you can buy a remote control only with no headphones, which is a little cheaper. But if you buy this package with this and this is a metal detector built in your headphone. You unscrew it, you know, somehow, and it clicks into the stem here. Then I can use this. You can buy another wand and use this and have 2 metal detectors, or a spare backup if somehow that goes. You have another one. I just don't like how it fits. It fits between your ears. I don't kind of like the feel of it. So I opt off to get this one here. These are, well, they're just kind of like rainproof, but they're not waterproof. These are wireless. These will go with this, and that goes with it. And these are called bone conduction headphones. They kind of fit on you, just around your temple area, and they conduct through your jawbone or something. They're supposed to be really good. I just kind of feel the feel of it, but I haven't used it yet. It's brand new, and right now it's kind of like, you know, a little stiff. So anyways, that's that thing here. And this is how you charge it, since everything's wireless. This thing clips onto here. Clips onto here, but you gotta kind of force it on. It clips on there. And then you put a wire. The back control box is here. Nice gold plate in there, look at that. And this will go onto your headphones. So you're charging 3 items in one right there. So it works pretty good. Hey Chris! Hey, Chris Turner here. My friend came over. Hey Chris, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So anyways, I'm showing people what I like about machine, like the Deus. If I had a choice, it'd be Deus. I'm not saying my lab's bad, but I guess these are the holes you're talking about here, right? The drain holes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because yours never had that, right?
No.
His started creating moisture. One of his leaked originally. His is showing moisture in the screen. So they said what happens is when you're hunting the water, all the water sits in here, maybe creates some moisture, a temperature change. It stays inside there.
Yeah.
Because your battery's in here too. It's probably a void in there. And probably the moisture sits there and creates probably a steam or something. And then maybe they leak after, who knows. But just like, you know, just, what do you think? Put your hand in there.
Wow, yeah. You know what? It feels very similar to weight.
Yeah.
Nice balance. I can't wait to give it a try, Phil.
Yeah, Chris is actually, he's going to buy one. He has the Manticore. He loves the Manticore. He actually bought another Manticore, but he ended up selling it just because he wanted to try the Deus. I just feel Deus is just, to be honest, I never dug holes so deep in my life in the lake, and I'm serious. Yeah. I dug craters so big, I was worried about people falling in there. I was worried because you would dig and you dig and dig and dig and think, where is it? And all of a sudden Because when you get a hole going, and then all of a sudden you're tuning in the hole, and then you're scooping right to the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm getting signals down.
I agree. I mean,
I think these coins, you could easily get down 15 inches. A foot, easy 15 inches. Because I was getting stuff like incredibly deep. Like, obviously some are new. Like these have been there for a long time, you know, fairly long.
oh yeah.
Right? There's a total of $43.96. Here, check this gold, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice.
5 grams.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
But this is the winner here. Is that a beauty?
Where did they go?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Is that a beauty?
Yeah, is it ever?
I think it's maybe like an older, maybe a 70s style ring.
It looks like a 7.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's modern style, but you know, any high end like a cocktail ring or with like older women, or you think it's women or men's?
I think it's a woman's.
Yeah.
But
well,
it could be a men's
wife wants
too.
it anyways. But look at this.
It's beautiful. Well done. Great.
Look at the color tone on this here. Rose, huh?
Yeah, that's
Isn't that
definitely
cool?
rose gold. Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Like the different variations color.
It is. It's
But
beautiful.
I see videos on YouTube. A lot of guys don't like rose because there's more copper in there.
Well,
like
there is
pawn
more
shops.
copper,
The
yeah.
pawn shops, right? This is the earring.
Wow, it sure looks nice.
Looks
We're
like
gonna-
gold,
We're gonna
huh?
scratch it. I brought some
We're gonna
scratch
test this
for
one
you.
here. But there's 7 grams. All that's 7 grams.
Yeah.
Fill the tungsten. I cannot believe how heavy that thing is.
Tongue.
Is that ridiculous? It's heavier than gold.
You can knock somebody out with that.
Is that heavier than gold? Maybe it is.
That's probably you surprised there wasn't a.
If you gold plate
test,
tungsten, I mean, you could
It's
you
definitely
could
heavier
fool
than
people.
gold. Yeah,
You
it's
could fool
definitely-
people. And that look and feel this when I got that when I got it, I was disappointed. The weight of it, huh? It's like
Yeah.
nothing.
It was at the
titanium ring.
Titanium,
Yeah.
Nice
This
find.
this one, I don't know if that's silver or not, but
I would say silver.
but
100%.
I think this latch is not original. Someone put that there. It's
Yeah.
a totally different color. But
Yeah.
there says "I love you" or something in there. You look at
I
it.
would say silver 100%.
Yeah,
I got one similar to it.
But,
Very nice. It's got some nice weight too.
yeah, and that came out. And it was hanging like this way, halfway out. And I called Melissa, "Come over, make a video because it just looks so cool." And I was digging lots of trash. That's the problem. This machine is so sensitive. You get a lot of nails and stuff. You know, like if you run 0, you're working signal, looking for a better number, right? And most likely 63, it's always pull tabs.
Okay.
But I did get 1 nickel, so
You've
then
done-
that means it could be a gold
You've done
eventually.
extremely well.
Yeah, that's all my.
That looks cool.
But the thing fell off it. It's not gold. I don't think it's gold. It's not marked. The thing fell off it. But that's been there for years. It had an anchor on it. I cannot
You
find
can
it.
tell it's been there for years. I mean, why hasn't anybody else done
I don't know. I'm just saying the machine. Like I hunted there before, and that machine, it just like
Wow, beautiful.
it just takes through like, everything. That's bone conduction headphones.
I think I might go that direction for mine.
We'll just put it on your head and see what you think.
Yeah,
I just feel like
This
it's
goes around the back of your head, right?
because your temple, not on your ears, on your temple. Yeah, back of your head maybe.
Like this.
Maybe like that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you had it right.
Did I
No,
have it right?
yeah. I'm not paying you, by the way, to model, right? Yeah,
I think I'm going to get this. I just want to hear how it sounds in here.
yeah. We'll have to. We'll set up after.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
they're called bone conduction. They're going to cost them will be close to $100.
Okay.
It's like 75 buyers. So whatever the difference
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in
Awesome.
on tax and all
I'll
that.
let you finish up. Well
Yeah.
done.
So
Congrats.
I'll just show you, Chris, since you're here. This is like 2 metal detectors. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
You can get this and this, or you buy no headphones, which is cheaper. Go that route as wireless,
Yeah.
right? Or go bone
I'm
induction.
going to go bone.
And I think
don't
that's,
even interest in
they
this.
say that's super clear and people love it. A lot of people love it. So anyways, we end up finding out over here, these earrings are actual fake, but they're really heavily plated, but they didn't pass 10 karat. So that's a bummer. We checked another one here. My buddy, I said it kind of looks like this almost plating because I could see a little shiny on the edge, but it passed 18 karat. But in actual fact is, when you get a really good magnet, put that there. If you get a cheap magnet, you'll never know, but you get a good magnet like this one. It's a scrapyard magnet. See that? So you know that's a tip off, but even the sound.
Quit picking on my ring.
Come on, that's the nature of this business. Okay, we're gonna try. This is we know it's probably 20 karat maybe. It might not be 22 karat, but it passes 18 for sure. But it could be a little higher because it sticks good. Okay, good. I don't see nothing coming off that one.
That's pretty good.
But being high carat, maybe it doesn't tarnish. Okay, let's turn it off. I'm not seeing too much.
What's that?
Ah! This one here is 14K. I have a commercial one. This one's more of a shopping channel type.
Just leave it in there for a while. You're supposed to
No, there's nothing in there to really clean. But this is the one we want to see.
And a bracelet.
Oh, there it is. We see the gunk coming off its...
You put the bracelet in and leave for a while. And then we'll come back to it.
I'm going to let that sit for a while. Bracelet in there too.
Leave it out.
Huh? Let me get a napkin.
I don't think you need to
Okay. What's what are you doing?
Turning the bracelet.
Oh, wow. Holy smokes.
Just leave it in there, they say. Look at the bracelet already going. You can see the different colors.
Yeah, 42 actually. I was to the bank and that's what we're calling for. And it's supposed to be,
That's the bracelet. Cleaning it.
We're going to leave that in there for a while. So I want to show you, if you do have a magnet, tip-offs are magnets. These are things, you know, we thought, well, I knew there might have been copper or something, but see magnet, steel, see that? And hard steel too. Well, this is actually copper, this one, but that's totally steel. And this one I thought was silver ring, steel. And then even this chain, hard pick. And then something here. So anyways, and then look at our money. See, it's just, see our money's crap.
No silver coins.
Well, nickel's worth money, so these two real nickels. Steel. Nickel's worth quite a bit of money. See? So I got
Three.
for 128.
3 real nickels, huh, Chris?
Yeah.
3 nickels.
Nice.
Real nickels.
Yeah, yeah.
But those should be saved because nickel's worth a lot more money. So anyways,
Don't throw it on the floor.
well, I don't want them there. So this is actually the gold testing kit. So what you do is, this is kind of like a stone. You rub this on like this. You make a scratch, right? When you get a scratch in there, and say you start the lowest carat first, 10. If it doesn't go on 10, try 14, 18, 22, whatever. But that's the problem when you get surgical stainless steel. That's, you know, slightly magnetic. You can put heavy gold plating on there and it will pass 18 karat. That's the problem, or close to even 14 karat. So guys are getting scammed stainless steel jewelry and selling as gold because pawn shops in the old days didn't know. Now they have XRF machines where they analyze the gold by the content. They'll tell you stainless steel, tin, everything, every metal besides gold. Anyways, we'll go back to here and see. Looks like $1 million. Let's see it. Oh, look at that.
Put it on for a few more
I think
minutes.
that's a men's ring, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Well, so audience is gonna have to pick. If it's a men's ring, I get it. If it's a woman's ring, she gets it. Let's see. Slide over. Let's see. I don't think that machine's that strong.
Well, obviously it made it look prettier.
Look at that. So anybody think, is this a men's ring or a women's ring? Anybody know, could it be
Cocktail, it's a women's
70s, 80s, 90s design? What do you guys think? Me and Chris was thinking it's been there probably 10 years just because of the patina on the back. Most of it's gone now, but you know, we found rings, especially 10 karat gold, they go dark, sometimes they corrode. I'll tell you, that's when I got that out of the water, it's like unbelievable. You kind of still could pass the men's, but I think more like a woman's, huh?
No, I'll put it on mine. Even though I have a man's hand.
Well, our anniversary's coming up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You don't even put it on.
It's too big for you. Too much gold.
You try it on mine.
I just need long nails and then I'll just have
Try
to
it on hers,
nail
but don't
them.
try,
Pull it up.
don't drop it. Go over here.
Look at the women's.
Okay, well, came a lot cleaner anyways. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.